Okay, so at this moment, Bitcoin is sitting at 42.6K. And that's on the BTC USD chart and also the BTC USDT chart. I'm looking at the weekly chart for now because I want to just give a simple example of this Gaussian channel. Let's first focus on the colors of the Gaussian channel, which is this indicator. We have green, red, long green, short red, longer green, longer red. Meaning that if things turn out the way that I see that they could turn out, Bitcoin could bottom near the bottom of the future red down here near 17K, or even at this key Fibonacci level at, what level is that? It's not highlighted, but anyway, it's between 10K and 14K. So going back to the Gaussian channel on the green section, let's zoom in. It looks like we were temporarily holding support along the median line, but this area right here looks like it might break and it may become resistance. So what I'm expecting us to do is to crash. This is what I see from a simple technical analysis point of view. Why? Because okay, now I can keep going. All right. Why do I say that? I say that because right here we're facing tough resistance. Change the color. Okay. So here's our double top, or also it's the M pattern. Just like that. Now we broke below the median line right here. We're testing this to confirm our break. If we don't drop below this line again, below 40.5K, then that means this current move right here is a trap for the bears, meaning that we could keep pumping. But with the way the Gaussian channel is looking and the angle that it's tilting towards, I would say at a 45-degree angle based off the median line, if you were to take it from, say, the point after consolidation, I would say from here to there, it's nearly a 45-degree angle, probably a 35. But either way, the red I expect to form through this way. It may not be as long as the green, but either way, we're due for some retracement or for another correction. Let's go to a smaller time frame. All right, just looking right here, it tells me that we could get a severe crash sometime this week. If it doesn't happen today, I believe Wednesday and Thursday will be the key days to watch for it. I say that because now we're dealing with our ADX and DI. Let's open up our indicator. Right here, let me zoom in even more. Right here, it shows us which color is still dominant. So far as it's the red color. So as time progresses over the next 3 hours, we should see our red continue to stay dominant and form up top. It may form a pattern similar to this. It won't do the exact thing that I just drew, but I do expect it to stay dominant. And our green could follow with something like that. And then later at the end of that, at the end of this phase or wave, the green may cross over and the green becomes dominant. But what all this is saying, or what all this means, is that we're due for a dump. And if we zoom out even more, we'll see that we hit our we'll see that we hit our key support level right here. We didn't drop all the way to the bottom of it of 30.9k or 31k, but we did. But we did test as low as 32.9k if I remember, and that's somewhere near this white line or this gray shadowy line underneath it. Either way, we bounced. We bounced what? I think we bounced 32%. That's good. Now, with this move, now that I just understood that we only dropped 30%, I don't think our correction is finished. And by correction, I mean, zoom out again. I mean this move right here. If we were to draw this out for an example, I believe it would look something like this. Gotta zoom out even more. I think it'll look something like that. Like we haven't finished this wave yet. In other words, the charts are just screaming bearish to me, if you want to know the truth. It just is, because this whole pattern right here is a bearish head and shoulders pattern. Or this whole move right here is a inverse Adam and Eve pattern. We got our upside down U and our upside down V right here. It's clear as day where we're going. The charts are bearish if you looking at the macro side. Now 10 to 20 or 30 years out, yeah, Bitcoin is bullish, but I'm saying for the next 2 to 5 years, we could see some more downwards actions. So so yeah, I keep doing that. These are key levels to watch out for. This week, if we drop below 39.2k or even 40.5k, I believe that we could bounce to this. Excuse me. We could bounce to our next fib target, which would be 31.5k. If we drop below that, then I see us testing as low as 20k to 25k. Will we get a bounce from there? I do not know, but I do know this pattern has a tendency to hold support and consolidate for a while. So our consolidation, it may look a little something like this, and then we moonshot back up, or we could just, instead of moonshotting up, we could fall down and hold support near 20k, our key macro support level. But I wanted to also talk about Red Post Phoenix coin or token. Looking at our Gaussian channel and our ADX and DI, it looks like the green is still dominant, which is perfect. That's what we need. A lot of people don't know about this coin. In 2017, it pumped over 1,000,000% ROE. And it was the biggest coin to pump, period. It outpaced Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tron, all the hot blue chip coins. From here, what I see is this. We missed the first wave already. It happened when? In October. Right now we're in a bull flag. I believe this token will be the token to acquire this year. That's what I see happening based off this area of the ADX and DI. And let's go back to the colors of the Gaussian channel, because we got to keep it simple if you're trading. Green, red, and that's a long red. So what you think this green is going to be? It's going to be a little longer than this, and possibly this red price action. So PHB, bullish coin. It's best to acquire that in spot also. Now, Verge or XVG. Oh, that's what I meant. Verge is the coin that outpumped every coin in 2017. PHB came close. I remember it doing like 10x to 15x in one single day. If you were holding that at that time, everyone was jealous of PHB holders back in 2017, 2018. But Verge outpaced every single coin. Now, here we can see the letter M within this chart already. And look at how bearish things were. It's been bearish for almost 3-4 years now. So I do believe Verge has the tendency to spike again like this right here. Yeah, and when you count these, you got this is a triple bottom. And if we want to forecast it, it's following a Wu-Tang pattern. Wu-Tang patterns are always bullish. So right now we're forming a cup and handle. That's in my opinion. Or in the future we could test a breakout and then climb to test macro highs, which were, I think they were, I forget where it pumped up to, but I do think it'll reach price discovery again, because it's in its infancy stage. Because if you zoom, I zoomed out completely, and I'll eliminate this. Oops. Let's see. Okay. What I did, I zoomed completely out, and this big move that happened in the past is just an indicator of what's to come in the future. Because if I pop it back up, those same moves are right here. But if I zoom it out and condense it, it looks like it's right there. So I can expect price to pump like this in the future also. Like really moonshot. Like it's off the charts, literally. So, yes. Trading doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be complicated. What you have to do is make it simple, find a rhythm, follow that technique, stay disciplined within your own rules. And last coin I wanted to cover was Ethereum. We're in trouble with Ethereum. It's making it's making a huge M to me, and I'm not sure if this is one side of the M and that's the other M right there, and we crash from here, or if this Gaussian channel that we're in, because the red is still dominant on the ADX and DI. So damn, let's fix that a bit. All right, yeah, we got rejected the first time from the Gaussian channel right here, and that happened like a week or two ago, and we pumped near 32k, or not 32k, but 3200 or 3300. And right now that current space is facing resistance. So right now I'm thinking that we dump near 2450. Then if we break below that, then we're in serious trouble. 1700 will be the next key support. But remember, the colors, keep it simple. Green, red. The red will probably close somewhere near down here. And I made some tweets in the past saying buy Ethereum at $750 through $900. And I think that's pretty accurate, to be honest. Because these charts, they all look alike and they all think alike. Because this isn't just an M pattern. It can also be a bearish head and shoulder pattern. Right here, right there, and right there. Dump down. That could happen also. So I'm really thinking that we have a lot to focus on this week, not just this week, but these next few months. And then from there, we can see how the year will go. But I do not think we will hit 50. I don't think we could hit 50K with Bitcoin, but I don't see it happening very soon. What I do see happening is that we could hit somewhere near 100K in the next 5 to 10 years. But for now, we must retrace. And that's not bad news if Bitcoin does dump that low. It's actually good news because it shows the strength of the market and the strength of buyers and sellers. So, yeah. Tell me what y'all think.